Item. SCP-392. Object Class. Safe. Special Containment Procedures. All living SCP-392 instances are to be held in a standard greenhouse sector at Biological Research Site-103. Population of SCP-392 instances is to be maintained at an upper limit of 10. Selected SCP-392 seeds are to be extracted and kept in cryonic storage at Site-103. Description: SCP-392 is an artificial plant species created via Divide thaumaturgy, one resembling the species Prunus persica, peach. According to a Chronicle of the Divas, creation of SCP-392 was attributed to Divide matriarch Wak of the Wak clan c. 800 BCE. While originally perceived as an act of social deviance in Divide society, cultivation was tolerated to and adopted by matrilineal descendants of the Wak clan located in contemporary Central Asia and Xinjiang, China. 3. While SCP-392 is physiologically similar to that of P. persica, one significant difference is that SCP-392 does not produce fruits from the ovary upon flowering. Instead, it produces a series of physically identical male human heads. DNA analysis indicates that they are of the same individual. As the tattoos found on the heads are indicative of human concubinous belonging to Divide matriarchs, it is postulated that the heads grown from SCP-392 represent a human concubinous of the matriarch Wak. The physiology of heads grown from SCP-392 is mostly identical to that of a human, although the heads lack eyelids and the seed for SCP-392 is located at the prefrontal cortex. In addition, the heads are capable of responding to external stimuli, as indicated by various reflex actions. PET scans of attached heads have identified neural activity in the brain. Notably, rate of eye movement and neural activity are consistently higher when female humanoid figures are within the head's visual axis as compared to other types of objects. Below is an abridged list of reflex actions and responses obtained from heads grown from SCP-392. See the wiki for full thing. When detached from SCP-392, neural activity and reflex actions from the heads will cease. The heads can be plucked or will fall from the plant naturally via barychary. When detached from SCP-392, the head will gradually undergo decomposition, allowing the seed to be exposed to water and oxygen. Decomposed matter from the head will then serve as an organic fertilizer for germination. SCP-392 was discovered in the Kachishiro Imperial Villa at Kyoto, Japan on 1945. Ties to Divide culture are later identified via cross-reference of tattoos found on the heads, and this document is subsequently updated with relevant findings from Divide sources known to the Foundation.